just talk
Miss
to Paula?
Katz, if you'd have a moment.
Yep.
Yes, Paula?
I found some documents you asked for. They're waiting in your inbox. Oh, and there was a call for you. Asked for you to call back. I wrote down the number, left it with the files.
I have an inbox?
We all do, apart from Mr. Peters. He demands everything be handed to him personally, as
What a
if we
dick.
weren't already understaffed. I set yours on your desk. It's
Comment
where I'll
if
be
you also
leaving any
hate
letters
Simon
or files
Peters.
with you. And a daily agenda, if that's needed.
Who called me?
I'm afraid he didn't give a name. An older man, I'd say. Sounded very proper, even if he did ignore my questions. Oh, he referred to you just by name, Esther.
Thank you, Paula.
That sounds like our dad, if I had to guess.
Yes, I would potentially
Time to
agree.
get started.
All right, documents. Let's start there. What do we got? Okay.
Okay, so the widow will be arriving.
Okay, so local groups seem... Okay, this seems straightforward enough.
Because it was a local group that carried it out.
Yeah. So, okay, so following... Try... The head of a gal, assume that, appointed by Hitler, responsible to coordinate. Within the army...
So this is gonna be relevant at some point.
Oh, this is definitely going to be relevant. Within the blah, 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 blah.
Oh, we can decide to add each individual page to our case file. So I don't know if we necessarily need them all in there, but we can put them there.
Alright, well, we definitely need this.
Yeah, because a local group is who did it.
Show tensions.
I do like that the game is like updating us each day on what's happening, but God, it's a lot of information.
I still can't believe
No, it's
Peters
been
is
like-
working here. Peters.
6
I
days?
wonder if anybody can tell me how this
Wasn't it?
happened.
It was the 11th, yes, because it was the 11th
Oh.
yesterday.
Oh wow, yeah. I guess we're going just to the relevant names.
Paula?
Mrs. Naumann just arrived. I showed her
Oh.
to the conference room.
We also have to
Thank
call
you.
back our dad,
I'll be right
though.
there.
Yeah, we'll do that in a second. Okay. Well, let's, I guess let's find out what we got here. Cat.
Well, hello.
Oh my
And
God.
who would you be?
Yes.
That's Marlene.
Marlene!
My son turned out to be allergic, so Mr. Bauer
I love
agreed to have
her.
her stay here for now.
Looking forward to working with you, Marlene.
cat in the game too. Yeah.
You must be Mrs. Naumann. Thank you for coming. My name is Esther Katz. I am one of the prosecutors in Attorney General Bauer's team.
Good morning, Miss Katz. I am very grateful that you found the time. The last prosecutor who looked into my husband's death didn't even speak to me. He dismissed the case, claiming my husband was rightfully executed as a traitor.
Alright, well.
Did your husband do anything for which he could be accused of treason?
Of course not. The man that took him
Okay, that's what we
weren't even
thought.
looking for him.
I see. I know it's not easy, but please take me through the day your husband was taken.
It was in April 45. Only days before the Americans came.
Alright, so I can look, but I
Where
can't
were
move.
you that day?
Home. We lived in a small house. Hans was upstairs when the doorbell rang, before someone hammered against the door.
Get what's happening, not the ceiling.
When you opened the door, who was it?
There were two men. One
Two
of them
men,
was pointing
specifically.
a gun at me.
Do you remember what they looked like?
Both
Brown
wore
uniforms.
uniforms.
Okay, that makes sense because we
Brown
do.
ones, if I'm not
We're looking for the
mistaken.
local unit.
Yep, that tracks.
They weren't Wehrmacht. They would have been. I
No.
mean,
No,
this
they weren't.
question is irrelevant because we know who they are. They're Nazis.
Were those
Yeah.
men from the police?
No. There weren't police, and there weren't soldiers either. Maybe some kind of party officials or something. One of them was small, thin. He wore glasses, I remember that. The second man was bigger. He was the one pointing the gun at me. He seemed to be in charge.
What made you think that?
He had 2 golden stripes on his uniform.
2 golden stripes. Okay,
and he
that
was bossing the
we
small
saw that
one
in our
around.
insignia for the local
He
group.
yelled and waved his gun around to scare me.
Okay. I don't know what we'd interrupt here for here, but
I guess we should though because it's a
Let me
tutorial.
stop you for a second. These stripes.
oh,
on
okay.
his
This is going to be
uniform-
where we can confirm.
Yeah. Are they the ones? Oh, okay. So that's the local group leader.
Yeah, 2 stripes. Oh no.
Well, ask if it was the leader, the 2 stripes.
Yeah. Okay. We are going to.
Could one of these be the badge you saw?
Let me see. Yes,
Okay.
that's the one
Okay.
here.
So we
The
know the
local
name of the
group
group
leader.
leader from the
That's the
documents.
one.
That was.
That
we
is
do have
very
his
useful.
name.
Thank you. Please continue.
They demanded to speak to Mr. Naumann. The gun was still there and... I was just so afraid I couldn't even move. Hans came down and asked them what they wanted. They demanded to know if there was anyone with us. When we said no, the smaller guy looked in the other rooms. He found no one. It was only Hans and I. Then the big one told Hans that he had to come with them
Could
for
it be that the Jan
questioning.
Naumann they're looking for isn't even connected to this family? Like just a different guy called Naumann?
Distinctly possible.
And your husband? How did he react?
Hans remained polite the whole time. He asked them why it was necessary, but the man ignored him. Then everything happened so fast. The small one said they'd let him go if our son would
Oh,
turn
nope, our
himself
son.
in.
Okay.
Then they just herded him out, like an animal.
You were right. It's the son.
Okay. Is there anything else
We
we
got a
can?
tutorial for exploring memories.
Okay. So we can just okay. So going through the door leaves. That's when we're
Right.
done.
But we can find hidden details.
All right. So we can't go upstairs. So whatever we're looking for is down here.
Photos on the yeah, because that could be their son.
Did you and your husband live alone?
No, there was also our son
Okay,
Jan.
we were right. Yep, son.
He insisted on staying with us to help around the house, at least until the end of the war. But he wasn't in. He went out in the morning before we woke up.
Okay. Well, that lines up because they would
Yeah.
have they would have caught him trying to take the flag down, and then
I think he absolutely did do that.
Did you see something outside?
It has been a while, I'm not exactly sure. There was
Like I
a
think
car,
he is the
I
one who
think.
did the flag, but
Yes, one
would
of those
consider a crime,
big, terrible
the Nazis
trucks
would, but-
that they used.
I remember them. They were just everywhere.
But the father didn't do anything.
Do you remember what time of the day it was?
We just had lunch, so it must have been close to 1 p.m.
Okay. So the Nazis came a little after lunchtime. They're looking for the son, who went out in the morning and took down the flag because he's part of that Free Bavaria movement.
And then went somewhere. We don't know where yet where he went.
Yeah.
We know he didn't go back to his home.
All right. That looks like that's about all we're gonna get here.
Yeah. Because it said additional info
This
3 out of
was
3.
the last time I saw him alive. Me and my son never got the chance to say goodbye.
Can we ask her where her son is now?
I think that's where we're going next.
What was that man's comment about your son?
Jan. He was living with us at that time, but he didn't show up that night or the following. He got into some trouble. Bad trouble.
Do you think the men were looking for your son?
I believe so, yes. At least that's what they said.
Wait a second. I think it was mentioned somewhere.
Yeah, we do have this one. This is the.
Yeah. There.
Yeah. Yep.
Please, take a look.
Oh,
I'm
God.
glad that we picked submit the document
Here it
rather than
is.
submit the individual paragraph they
I
want.
recognized him as Jan Naumann.
I like that it exists as a different difficulty option, but
I can't believe
I like
there
just going
was
with the
proof
document.
all along. And the former prosecutor just dismissed it. How could he?
I wish I knew. I am really sorry. Please, continue. What happened upon your son's return?
When Jan finally came back, it was already too late. We asked the authorities about Hans, but they pretended not to know anything. After war, my husband was found dead in a forest nearby. Shot. I believe he died the same day they took him.
I would really like to talk to your son about it.
You and I both, dear. But I am afraid that's not possible. Jan died only a few months after his father. Pneumonia. Hans was innocent. They killed him, and that's murder. No matter what they call it.
I hear you, Mrs. Naumann.
Please, Miss Katz. Will you find the man?
I will do my very best.
Thank you.
We will let you know if we have enough for an indictment. Please, Paula will help you to the door. Goodbye. I should update Mr. Bauer.
All right.
I worry that all we have right now is the widow's testimony.
Yes, absolutely.
Might not hold up.
Yeah, that feels like a trap if you just go straight to be like, yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Do we? It says there's
Also,
new
like-
documents available.
Also, like, she says she saw her husband taken away, so, like, if her testimony is accepted and is valid, we can say we have proof that he was taken away, but not necessarily proof that they shot him.
Correct. Hang on.
No one so far has seen the murder.
This. Yeah, we don't need any of that stuff. This is what we're looking for. Alright, so we set that up. So the next thing,
You gotta call the phone number.
Yeah.
I might remember.
yeah, we gotta call.
Who do I want to call?
Hello?
Father? I didn't expect you'd call
I know
me
it's just
here.
our dad, but I still
Oh, Esther, my
want to do
dear.
it.
So good to hear you. Did you settle in all right?
It hasn't been the warmest of welcomes, I'm afraid. And the cases, they're
Georg,
They're
our
tough.
father is
I
Spider's
see.
Georg?
Esther, there's something I want to discuss. Do you remember our little talk? It must have been last month.
I don't recall.
Then you should pay better attention. It pays off in our line of work. It is about the job at Bergmann, Kranich and Partners. Family law. Very respectable.
Oh, he doesn't want us to do this.
I'm afraid I'm not
Damn
looking
it,
for another
Dad.
job right now.
Unfortunately, I know.
I wanna
That's why
hunt
I have to do
Nazis.
it. Esther,
Come on,
let me
Dad.
be very frank with you. I'm proud of you. I really am. A prosecutor at your age, with the view on women on our line of work being what it is, I'd have to be a fool not to. But your mother and I, we are worried. Do you have any idea what they say about Bauer?
There are those who hate him. It means he's on the right track.
To be young and so naive again. He's hated because he's on a witch hunt. Listen to your father. Leave. Nothing good will come from this.
I'll think about it, Dad.
Please do. I just want what's best for you, Essie.
I know, Dad.
I'm proud of you. I know I already said that, but I really am. Like you can't imagine.
Well, that was unsurprising. Oh, that's just today's newspaper. All right, I guess let's call the boss.
Can I
Yeah,
ask you
I don't-
something?
We don't have
delicate?
anything that can convict
Of
yet,
course.
but
What's this about?
Peters.
Oh, what did he do this time?
And that already answers some of my questions. He didn't do anything yet. I just found it strange to see him here. When did he start working for Mr. Bauer?
He was here from the very beginning. One of the first hires. Or even the first hire, according to Christoph. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant Mr. Woolwood. Apparently, Peters volunteered as soon as Bauer was appointed district prosecutor, before there was even any talk of forming a team. I know, I don't believe that either.
What's it like working with...
Terrible. Just... Let me tell you, that man has no respect for me and my work. Or anybody else's work for that matter. Maybe except for Mr. Bowers. But he seems simply convinced I'm just here to be his personal maid, secretary, cook. My coffee, Paula. Where are my files, Paula? What about the witness I asked 2 minutes ago, Paula? And then that damn plaque of his. Don't even get me started.
Yeah, that matches up with this guide from what we've seen so far.
How is his work? Is it any good?
Unfortunately, yes. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be saying that. I don't even think that, really. We're lucky to have him. He's dedicated, diligent, and very good at his job. Mr. Bauer is more than happy with his results. I just wish his attitude matched his aptitude. Or that he'd clean up his notes once he's done with a file.
Is the falling plaque a popular topic?
It won't stay on the wall. I've tried everything. And for some reason, every time it's still supposed to be my fault, my problem. That thing is either cursed or he knocks it down himself just to have something to complain about.
I bet he knocks it down himself.
Thank you, Paula.
I
think
absolutely believe that he would
that's
knock
all.
that thing down himself.
Why are you so interested in Peters?
he was in my class when I studied law. In several of my classes.
I'm so sorry.
That's why I was so surprised to find him here. He was just a pain. Self-centered, snarky, full of himself. Clearly only in it for the money. No ideals. Just ambition and spite.
Oh, we need to get coffee at some point. And well, I don't know. Mr. Bauer does trust him for some reason, so that has to count for something, right?
I sure hope so. Thank you, Paula.
Well, I can't disagree that there is probably a reason he's working here, but it doesn't make him not an asshole. I guess before we go call the boss, can Paula get us anything new?
Miss Katz? Miss Katz?
No. Okay.
Hello, Miss Katz. Any news regarding the Naumann case?
don't feel this is this surprising.
Yes, I think so. After talking to Mrs. Naumann,
Like-
it seems like Hans Naumann was indeed innocent. The men were looking for his son,
it's the son.
Jan Naumann. When they couldn't find Jan, they took Hans instead, the father.
I assume that's what Miss Naumann told you. But are you sure she is telling the truth?
According to the files, the man they were looking for had climbed up a flagpole, torn down a flag, and beaten up a block warden when he was caught in the act. Hans Naumann was 77 years old at the time. Of course, there are older men who are in good shape, but
Pulling down a flag and beating someone up seems unlikely. I understand.
yes,
I see, but why did the man take him if they knew he was innocent?
Because they were assholes.
I believe, see, well, it doesn't, okay, I do kind of like that it doesn't let you pull up your documents anytime you want. So that it does ask you to actually understand what's going on a little bit.
Yes.
I believe that in that note from the local director, it did say that they were like, get somebody and get somebody now. But I think both of these are technically true statements. Like, they took Hans as a hostage to get Jan, but they were under orders to get somebody.
Yeah, I feel like both of these statements could be correct.
according to Mrs. Naumann, they took him as a hostage.
Yeah.
They were hoping his son, Jan, would surrender once he learned that they had his father.
Highly illegal, even back then. Not uncommon, though. But why did they shoot the old man?
Yeah, this we don't know the answer to yet.
Yeah.
That
We
I
don't
know
have
yet.
any
But I
information
believe
about what
this is
actually
definitely
happened
a
out there
case
in the
for us.
woods.
It is, indeed. I will officially reopen the investigations tomorrow. You need to find out who was at the crime scene when Hans Naumann was shot. We need witnesses.
I'd start with the names mentioned in the files of the first investigation.
Excellent. Let's get this case to court, Miss Cutts. And be mindful of time. We do not have nearly enough of it here. Since you have never led a case before, I want you to be prepared. Mr. Peters has agreed to look over your shoulder and help you out. Present your findings, prove your claims. Please reach out to him.
I'll do what I can. I'll need Paula to get me more information on the suspects. And I suppose I should share the good news with Peters. Just great.
Alright, so... who do we want to start with? So we've got 4 names.
Yeah.
Faltman is the group leader. We know that.
He's the one who was one of the ones who was actually there.
He took... yeah, he took Hans, but we don't know anything about what happened after that. And then did we get any... did we get an actual, like, name for Schwarz? Like, what any of these other guys were doing?
It sounds like Schwartz would be above the group leader if he's the
Yeah,
one who
oh,
was
yeah. Yeah, Schwarz...
Group leader of the local group I tasked with catching the criminal came to my office, so he's above
yeah, so Schwarz is above
Faltman.
Faltman. And then presumably, Kibitz and Scheichert are...
One of them must have been the other guy who was with Faltman, because there were 2 men.
And then... I
Do
guess
we have
one...
a title for Schwartz? Like, because look at some of the reports that Schwartz... There we go. Wait, no, the other... Go back. No, that's Solbrig. That's a different guy. So we don't have a title for Schwartz, do we?
I don't think so.
Yeah. But because if he's above Faltman, we don't know how far above he is.
Yeah. And he's got... that, carried my office, he's got the trader, give him a report. Alright, so... Faltman and Schwartz are the two top guys here. One of these is going to be the guy with glasses. Maybe the driver? No, not the driver. The driver that Schwartz mentions is his driver, which is probably not the guy that one. Yeah. So one of these guys is going to be Glasses guy, who was with Faltman. So the question is, who do we want to call? I am presuming that we are not going to be able to call all of them. That seemed pretty implicit in the we do not have enough time.
Yes.
So probably Faltman. It would be my first guess. He was the one, because he's the one who is ostensibly in charge of this investigation, and he took Hans.
Yes. So I think looking into Faltman is our best lead because we have a statement that he was there.
That poor man. And that poor woman. She lost everyone she loved in a matter of a few months. I really hope we can help her.
I hope so too.
Anything I can do?
Alright, well, you can get us some
I need some
documents.
additional files.
I looked into the NSDAP local group from the original investigation.
Only a few documents survived
Oh,
the
good.
bombing,
We have some
but I
local
found
group
a group
info,
photo
though.
and a member list from a few years before the incident.
Okay.
I took the liberty of marking the suspects. One of them, Mr. Schwartz, is dead.
Well, that was quick.
Just doing my job. Any other documents I can get for you?
The member list is helpful, but I'd still need something more about our suspects. Can you get me their files?
I'll reach out to the Berlin Document Center. But, just so you know, they tend to take their time. Anything else?
I need you to invite a potential witness.
Of course. Who should I reach out to?
Okay, so yeah, alright, so Schwartz is... Herbert, so Schwartz was Herbert, right? He was the other guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
These are all the three guys except for Schwartz.
Okay, so these are the members of the local, so I think we want to start with Faltman.
Yes, because he was
Please
in charge and
invite
he was
Mr.
there.
Friedman.
We'll reach out immediately.
Now, who
Anything
knows
else?
if he's actually going to come in, given that
Thank you,
he
Paula.
was
That will be all
literally
for
a
now.
Nazi local group
Here if
leader.
you need anything.
Or, for that matter, if he's going to tell us anything that's useful, but, you know...
I'm gonna guess probably not.
Yeah, no, I get the feeling that we need to figure out which one of them is the... Actually, hang on. Do we have... No? Not yet. She's probably going to get us the member list. Unless it's in our files? Where's this photo? Do we have the photo yet?
Yes. Okay, HK.
Kibitz. Kibitz is the other one who was there.
She said glasses, yeah. So Carl Schickert, we don't know how he's involved at all, and he may in fact not be involved.
Yeah. Okay. So if it's not Faltman, it's gonna be Kibitz is the next one we need to talk
Yes.
to.
Yes, correct.
So these are probably the two with... I don't know how much time, like how many of them it'll let us call, but these are the two that we want.
Is Schwartz dead? Is that why he's got the little...
Yeah. That's what she just said, that he had already passed.
Right.
Alright. No, not that. So we gotta meet with Peters.
Have to.
Surgeon. Oh, okay, this is just...
Like a glossary.
Yeah. Alright, let's go talk to Captain Asshole.
Fine, but we're picking the meanest dialogue options possible.
I had a talk
I
with
refuse to
Mr.
be nice
Bauer.
to this man.
He wants us to get along, to work together.
I've heard.
Well, I'm not happy about it either, but let's be adults about this.
Let's just be adults about it, Peters. Peters?
Yes,
Like,
yes,
I've
I've
known
heard
guys
you
like
cuts.
this
Fine.
asshole in real life. They suck.
Here's what we're going to do. Let's just call it a truce. I won't interfere with your casework if you stay away from mine. Agreed?
Odd that you would bring that up. Why would we? Why would you interfere with my casework?
Yeah.
Is there a reason
Yeah,
why I should
buddy.
interfere in your work, Peters?
Plenty. But I'm not getting into that. And as for this whole preparing you for court situation, I swear to God. But there is no point discussing it before you've met the witnesses anyway.
Thank you for thinking I'm a total beginner.
Oh, you're welcome. Someone has to do it, since Mr. Bauer apparently overestimates
Wow.
your abilities.
Really?
Anyway,
Just coming out
Get
and
through at
saying
least
it.
some of your witnesses, and we can get it over with. And while we're at it, don't forget to bring some evidence. I don't want us to improvise the whole thing.
There's nothing left
Look,
for me
why
to
can't
do.
we work with the other
I
guy?
should call
He's
it a day.
awkward, but he's at least willing to apologize and be like, hey, we got off on the wrong foot for me asking why a woman works here.
Civil codes, Bereichsgesetz, Seneca, and some Frankel and Neumann. Quite a collection. Wait, is that a Sachenspiegel? I think Dad had a copy of this edition.
Nice. Alright,
Est, Miss Katz. Welcome.
Good day, Mr. Wohlmuth.
Actually, before you start, would you mind if for a change I ask you a question?
Sure?
Go ahead.
Am I wrong, or have you and our resident pessimist met before? I mean Simon, or Mr. Peters, if you prefer.
We do know each other. Not closely, but enough. We study together. We didn't really get on well, though. We did even worse than here, so that's saying something. So yes, we've met before.
Was he always this much of an ass?
Yes.
He actually got better,
Yes.
if you'd believe it.
No.
Really, he was much worse. So, what about you?
Me?
What do you make of him?
Oh, he's a nasty piece of work. Unpleasant to be around. He makes
Say
everyone
it
around him
louder for the
miserable.
people in the
But
back!
he's a capable prosecutor. Very capable indeed. I'm glad he's
I'm
on
okay
our
with
side.
Wohlmuth.
Anyways, is there something else I can help you with?
I have some questions about somebody.
Who would that be?
Oh, I don't think we have anything to really
I have
ask
a
him.
different. I think that's
Yeah.
Alright, I guess
What if
let's...
it's him insult Peters, though?
Let's, I guess swing by the archive real quick. Is there anything...
what a mess.
Is there anything that we can get out of this?
None of the other names.
Yeah.
I guess none of them were high ranked enough to have their own files.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's, call it a day then.